Hi creatives, this is Ann McDonald with this week's quick tip. Last week I did a video on summer interns for your creative brand, and we had such a great response that, thank you by the way, that I thought what we'd do is we'd break down one of the elements that we got the most feedback on, which is, great Ann, so I get a summer intern, what do I do with them and how do I actually manage it in the day-to-day of my business? So this week I'm going to talk to you about what I have had the most success with creative summer interns in my design business. And then next week, I'm going to walk you through an actual breakdown of a schedule over the course of 12 to 16 weeks. And then after that, I'll actually show you a campaign that was created where we were able to then get it completely finished over the summer and then target it to a specific group of our clients and potential prospects, and then it was ready to go in the fall. So this week, summer interns, what do you do? One of the most important things that you need to realize about creatives and they're taking a summer internship in your business is that unlike your regular employees or your contract employees, they are typically creative like you are. And what you want to do is you want to use that creativity to your advantage. You don't want to crush them. Last week I talked about a term, framed freedom. If you haven't watched last week's video, go back and watch it and kind of get your head around that whole prospect. So what we typically do is create a campaign that we want to unleash in the fall or the winter to a highly targeted group of either clients or prospects. And that is your job as the business owner. You need to figure out who you're going to target with a specific communication campaign. And then what you want to do is you want to give boundaries and borders to the creative intern, but then set them free. And I'm going to talk to you about the 4 boundaries and borders that we set up at the beginning of the summer that help these creatives come up with something kind of out of the box. The first thing we ask them to do is to come up with a platform. So a platform is, how are we going to deliver this campaign in the fall? As a middle-aged business owner, I'm not at the forefront of how the next generation is communicating, but these summer interns are. So when they come back to you and say, hey, let's use Snapchat, this is where you go ahead and you say, let's use it. Don't crush these interns. They're smart, they're innovative. They want to be part of the process. So we ask them to come up with a platform and then obviously justify the reasons for it. The second thing we do is we ask them to come up with a theme. So let me give you an example. Our target campaign is going to be a series of emails in the fall for about 12 weeks to our highest end clients. This is a luxury design client that is, highly private, doesn't want to be bothered with a bunch of junk, but does want to be communicated with consistently. So they have to come up with a platform that's going to work. They have to come up with a theme. Then they come up with a format. How is this campaign going to be delivered within this theme, within this platform? And then finally, we ask them, how is it going to drip? Is this going to drip once a week, once every 10 days, twice a week? How are we gonna drip and follow up with this group of targeted clients? So I hope that helps. Next week, I'm actually going to walk you through what it looks like in terms of a 12-week internship schedule, how we check in, and what we expect each week. This is Ann McDonald with this. Sorry, I've been teaching all day. This is Ann McDonald with this week's quick tip. My video team is laughing at me. I need another cup of coffee. I'll see you next week. Bye.